Hi guys, I am waiting on my camping stuff to come. I've just taken an anxiety medicine and sleeping pills, so hopefully that'll help me to go to sleep tonight because tomorrow is camp. But I thought I would try to read some more of this craziness that it is. So I said, Sam and I need to get out of this rut and be more safe. Give me ideas. I wish a job would come so that I'd be working. That would be so much better. Everyone's trying to check up on us because everybody is worried that we are giving into temptation. But we're close, but we're not. We went to dance studio for my first lesson. Will be on the 16th of Feb for the 14th and costs $10 for a lesson, which isn't so bad, which will be every Thursday for 9 weeks, possibly 10. So he'll pay $100, which isn't bad. My teacher, Natalie, seems good. I need to call Select and see if I can get in them. We started this fun text thing to say goodnight just before we go to bed. It's so cute. Sure. This has been an amazing journey, and I know I don't do enough to show my appreciation to you. You baffled me, Father, with your love and compassion on me, a child who wanders and fails you at every turn. I so badly want to honor you, yes, yet I also still want the pleasure of things you say to wait for. I say one thing, but continue to do another. I need your help with purity. So I can help and be clothed in white garments before having been washed whiter than snow. You've blessed me with so much. It feels so surreal having a boyfriend one with my laundry is now done. One with such compassion, love, and commitment and dedication. His love for me is pure and true as it should be, and for he does make me feel the way I know you want me to feel, treasured and treasured. Sam unites us. I too am so blessed to have such a gracious, loving girlfriend. You continue to just pick me with her beautiful. You continue to surprise me with how beautiful your heart is. I pray you have a great, relaxing day tomorrow. Love you. You've put us together from oceans apart, Father. By some miracle, you have brought us together, but to share our lives. It's crazy and so unpredictable, but all within your plan for our lives. Continue to prepare us for the road ahead. May your gracious and marvelous hand never be far from our presence. I was feeling yuck and I stayed in bed all day. Kids Club wanted to have an interview tomorrow, but I'm going to decline. I can't get there. And Sam said because it's so far, it's probably not worth taking. I'll call the Glendale Child Care Center tomorrow again and inquire about that one. We went out for a staff party to a Japanese restaurant. It was great. Glendale Child Care Center called up the street. I worked 11:30 to 5:30 yesterday and 8:30 to 5:30 today, both days having only half-hour break. I got paid $10 an hour, but figure around $8 an hour I'll get, so maybe $35 take off in taxes. I'll get paid in my bank account on Tuesday. I'm giving Lexi at least 60, if only 100. If 120, I'll give her 80. We'll see. Select call today to say all my references came in and I can successfully work. Praise the Lord. So she wrote me down being able to work all next week. I dislike the Glendale Child Care Center. It just seems unethical, a lot of it. Plus $10 an hour is a little account. Select pays $14, which is probably a 10 or 11 take home, much better than only 8 take home. Plus, I think they're better places. This is really right up the street, which is nice, and 13 hours of work, which is always nice. Not a bad 2 days of work. I need 5 days of work at least to pay off all the rent, so that's good. Well, 4 more days and I'll be caught up with, which will be nice. Then I can save and stay on top of it. Plus paying off passports, sending another to school, and transfer some have. I need that desperately. Oh. My brother must have tried to go back to my dad's, and my dad's saying you need to be at home. And my dad's telling my brother he needs to be at home. Sam's full on at work, so I'm not even going to see him. Oh, he's at home. He's very sick. I think a 24-hour bug. He was fine until 3 o'clock. Well, he was cold all morning, then threw up 3 times at around 3:30 or a little after 4. Take care of him, I got to take care of him, which was nice to do. Made sure he drank water, was warm and hot water, and gave cold cloths and flu and cold drinks. He's feeling better by the time I was leaving, just weak, and made him eat some toast with butter and watch The Perfect Man with Hilary Duff. Such a good movie. I enjoyed that. I wanted to own that movie. He's not going to work tomorrow, so hopefully he'll feel better. But I'll stay home and take care of him. I stayed home and took care of him, and then we went to our mentor's place to start premarital counseling with them. Read through books with lots of questions to buy from the church. I think of Sunday perhaps. Just going to look at the book. Just reading and chilling. We had a great breakthrough today. We missed church though, but had time to watch a movie but didn't. We went and saw a house that he lived in as a child. It was up for sale, an open house. It's a gorgeous place. I quite enjoyed going to see it. Sam brought up perhaps changing churches, which is really, we might shop around. We agreed that things need to change in our relationship and God needs again to be brought back to the center. It brought some healing in getting him to open up. He had a mini breakdown, which almost made me start crying. He's such an incredible, talented young man who has had everything stifled in him and is desperately trying to figure out who he is. He decided to look at living here and what needs to be done, but also do the same in Canada. It's so hard for him to see. His mother's love has never been taken care of. Oh, love, it's quiet, sad. We agreed to get lots of counseling to work through past hurts and use them as a strength. We never did any of that. We need to use each other as a strength. I'm trying to read as much as I can. Christian books, non-Christian books. Give us both the confidence and self-esteem in you to continue this journey. Help us look you once again and get rid of the worldly passions. Let us stand in the royalty as prince and princess at your great ball. I'm starting to walk away when things are getting too bad. But I need to be strong. He was thankful for me walking away and spiteful on self for finding it so difficult, but totally doesn't need to be. I just remember him that it was okay and together we could overcome. We watched Cellar. It was pretty cool. I made dinner for Sam and the Rainies. Made pork slides with mashed potatoes and cream-style corn and packaged gravy. It was pretty good. A proper sitting as well, so that's always good. And nice to do. It meant I got to have potatoes. Not sure if I'll see Sam tomorrow as he has to go back to do comps, so might be busy. I might go to the gym for a swim. It depends on how I feel tomorrow. December 13th. Life is crazy as always. We're going to watch Narnia. Lexi and Adam are going to school in Snails Beach, so I might not have a place to stay. I hate not having a place to stay or a job. I never seem to find one very easy at all. I need to print off more resumes and get more out there. So sick of limbo. Feels like I just want a job, a place to live, and security. I haven't really felt I have ever had. December 14th. Sam text. Thanks, I was hoping a night of doing stuff would help you feel better. I love you, and I am so blessed to have you in my life. Sweet dreams, beautiful heart. Love you, XOXO. He's always got me a single word rose that is perfect and gorgeous and a sweet card he wrote him. It's all amazing how having a pretty rotten day still needs to give out more something to people. Brought Chrissy's gift tonight. It's very nice. Lexi and Adam are 80% sure they're leaving. Sam and I talked tonight about getting married January 6, 2007, this was on December the 16th, 2005. December 23rd. It's so weird. For once it doesn't seem like Christmas with lots of rain, no snow, and hot blazing sun. 42. I'm in the Rainey's house sleeping for 2 nights because all of the Waterhouses are coming tomorrow. So today I cleaned up all the dishes and vacuumed the house and cleaned up my room. Josh is here. It's cool meeting him. He's a pretty cool person. He's a very nice best friend for Sam. He's really happy to have Josh back. Plus they are getting to hang out lots, which is nice. Beardo tucked Sam in with some kisses and turned out his light, and he should be sleeping. He's going to wake me up in the morning. We'll have some coffee together before he leaves. I have a shift at Glendale Child Care Center. I need to get more work. I got to see the Henderson's horse in a foal this afternoon. It was so cute, and I loved it. I got my amazing dress. It's been so nice staying at the Rainies. Had breakfast with Lexi, and from this morning I went to church at Lexi's. Saw the Wallers, Robert John, just as nice as Josh. Both really great guys. Sam and I had a bad moment this afternoon and had to ask me to stop. I really badly beat myself up for it. On my Xmas list, there's a whole bunch of stuff. January 9th, 2006. Sorry, it's been a while since I last wrote. I feel like I haven't been very diligent with this. Probably that most nights or eves I spent with Sam, and by the time I go to bed, I'm so tired. Let's see, a lot has happened. Well, the 26th, Sam and I slept on the floor in the living room. It was great. His parents were away. They didn't know I stayed. We got up on the 27th and took Gran to Devonport for lunch and at a really cute little cafe. It was great. Then he took her around Western Springs. It was a wonderful day. Sam's parents invited me to stay at their house, so I did. Sam and I have allowed time the 25th to January 2nd. That was so great playing house. He pulled his mattress into my room and we cuddled, and then he'd go onto the floor. It was perfect. I made him some yummy meals like kebabs and meatloaf and scalloped potatoes. It was fun as well. We had a New Year's Eve with Josh and Merrick, and I really going downstairs to play my game as the boys were playing up here. Everyone came over. We all watched Days After Tomorrow, and we all went to bed by 1. Sam was in my room but got frustrated with me and left because I said we needed to be more careful and put a stop to our carelessness. Anyways, it took him a couple of days to get out of the funk, but then he was fine. We met up with Sandy, who was from my old church. January 10th. Sam came home early and I didn't get to finish writing in the journal. Well, that must have not much happened. Sam and I kept backsliding to temptation, but we're trying on Saturday the 7th. On Saturday the 7th, I helped sew a bit of her wedding dress, and we Friday went to somewhere with Lexi and the boys. Planned a trip to Disney for 2,600 New Zealanders for 2-week honeymoon. That did not happen, so I started wearing a ring and telling people it was my wedding. Chrissy is thrilled and looked amazing. It was such a lovely service. Sam and I danced for 2 songs, The Lion King and something else. I got really embarrassed. His mom keeps drilling us how it is a serious decision, blah, blah. We start premarital counseling next Tuesday every week, 3 weeks. Then every other. So should be done. Booked June 20th. Sam officially asked me to marry him today. We went to Sandy Beach in Beachlands, the beach he grew up. He had Robert set up a picnic lunch for us, and it was very cute. It had fruit and ham cheese sandwiches. Walked across the beach, sat on the rock, and he hid. And he said it's been an amazing year, and he looks forward to what comes and next, and wants me to be his wife. It was sweet. We shared an ice cream at sun-kissed beach. We went to another park area with pigs and sheep and roosters with babies. And the family beach just talked and had fun together. Came home and watched Gigi and rented Monters-in-Law. It was funny. I worked yesterday, which was nice. Sam and I tried to sleep last night. I think we did a little. I got a little sun on my shoulder today. It was 28 degrees at the beach. Maybe people are calling to say congrats. January 21st, 06. Just a super quick update. I'm really tired. It's 2 a.m. Just finished reading a good book. Lots of things happening. We're working on getting the citadel for the wedding and working on all that kind of stuff. We had our first premarital counseling. We've prayed, I believe, 4 out of 5 nights and did devotions 3 out of 5. So it's been amazing. Still struggling physically, but have been good. Talked tonight about physical expectations and marriage and stuff about that. Told Sam about my mom's boyfriend's dad. We had a super open discussion. It was really nice and really weird since I get very uncomfortable. I now get paid $12 an hour at Glendale. So I'm picking up lots of shifts there. January 26, 2006. We had our first upset today. We haven't really talked about it. He's down doing our premarital counseling. He just has a blank saxophone lesson, so he's quite happy. And he'll have another one tomorrow, so that's great. Our upset was, well, I guess brought on from Rob. I thought he was waiting to get out until after we were married. He also said, well, you get $350 a ring and it's my money. So that was a little hurtful. I'm trying hard to not let it go. I just finished talking to it all out with Sam, which was good, but hard. I am not sure what he's going to do. I think I just got caught off guard. Merrick had just asked what I was all about and how it worked, not being too separate. We gave him this whole speech about give and take, self-sacrifice. Then Sam said that, and it felt like a slap in the face and a bit like manipulation. I just got worried about finances and paying for a wedding because we've eaten out heaps, and he spends a lot of food at the mall for work. He also bought 2 CDs, and we went to do a bunch of touristy stuff first week of Feb when Sam has week off. I got up set to slightly over my grandma, also just finding myself here, establishing myself and trying to stay in control. On an emotional level, I need to communicate more. I can't hibernate or run to this journal. I need to talk it out, even if I end up in tears. Help me find more time for you above all else. I love Sam, but you're still all that matters to me. You're the most important. Help me reflect that more in my actions, not just my words. Please make me into someone you can be proud of. $11 till we get married. The 7th, February the 7th. It's been an incredible, fun-filled, carefree, exciting last week. We're planning our engagement party, the 4th of the 25th, as a barbecue, give out almost all of our invites. We're only marrying 5 and invited 60 people. Not sure who will show up. We went to the zoo. That was super amazing. So much fun. I love seeing all the animals. We spent 4 hours there and brought stuff for my kids. So shopping for them is done. Brought Jenny a little bracelet as well, which like to get her a matching necklace, but didn't have the money. Have to wait and see. Went to Makatu Thursday and Friday. It was really cool. So we just stayed indoors mostly. Sam taught me how to play canasta. We went to the beach and that was super nice. And to the kiwi place. We read through an interesting book, I Married You. Was a great book. I learned husbands most always to put first above kids, or they can misuse that. In prenatal counseling tonight, Kathy said she's a big future for us. She sees a big future for us, which is so encouraging. Graham prophesies about me having the gift of perception and how God wants me to use it to smooth out rough waters, and how it will also make me judgmental and critical, and how I need to steer away because I am supposed to bring peace. God prayed a powerful prayer over us, and it was just such a wonderful experience. February 7th. Church is very good today. We looked into Samuel 17. We rented the 3rd Left Behind movie. Sam have been having a ton of playful, intimate, communicative moments. Father, help them to always continue and be in our marriage. I do pray for my family, and I know sometimes I haven't done, but prayer is our greatest tool, and I would love so much more of it to become clearer to you. Bring me closer to you. Help me to feel more a part of it. Fax my resume off to Avondale Christian Kindergarten. I just pray, Father, that something will coming of this soon. March 5th. Well, it's almost a month. How crazy is that? I have work picked up quite a bit, but I still haven't been able to get a hold of the bank or OZOP. It's super annoying because I do have so much to pay. We found a photographer who is super nice and will give us $60 to $70 4x6 in an album for $500. So this past week we had our engagement party, and I'm thankful God for all that you were able to get. We got set up really nicely with dishes and some appliances and a plunger and coffee maker. Today we got some big mugs as well as a nice 6-piece utensil set. We need to set up our registry at Briscoe soon so people can get stuff for us. Hopefully we won't get 1,000 platters. Jenna frustrated me that night. I was upset, but I'm working through that and talking to Sam heaps about that. It was awful. Lexi and Adam and the boys came the night Sam's car got broken into. The house stereo got stolen and his amp and speakers plus 32 original CDs and 4 of mine. Leslie caught someone and scared them away as they were attempting to get into Ruben's car. They got away, leaving blood on the drive, and the 3 police cars had a dog at the house at 4:30 a.m. It's pretty scary. We had a crazy busy week, and I have been throwing up the day before the party, but got a bad cold. Sam and I both have one, which isn't good. Then again, tonight at 2 a.m., a guy high-speed raced from the cots and drove into the power line by our house, knocking the power and phone out. The phone is still out, and the guy somehow managed to escape, but got caught. I think he's okay. Here's your grace in that one, Lord. That it's for sure. This thought put Sam and I in emotional insecurity with safety, which has been hard for us both, but we're making it through. I went wedding dress shopping and saw 2 dresses, so we're going to combine the 2 dresses and maybe add a splash of color to the dress with some embroidery. I'm going to have a cap and possibly a tiara. It's going to be amazing, and I do feel like a princess in it. The cape is so totally good, and it might be what I used as a twin train, which will only be a foot at that. Goodness me, it's been close to a month since I wrote down my thoughts. I must tell you, it never seems enough hours in the day. What can I say? I've lived the last 3 weeks at the Bible college, working about 25 hours a week. I make $11.50 plus $69 holiday pay. Some more of the staff are really... I just got out my fingerprints done today for immigration, so all I need tomorrow and everything will be in motion. I sent in my Florida taxes, so I should get that back sometime. I also sent in my Ontario taxes, or Canadian taxes. Sam and I have had some really great moments of intimacy and talking about everything. I'm falling more and more in love with him. This journey is all still completely unreal. I have all my wedding dress material, and Mrs. Rainey is making it as my wedding gift. It's going to look absolutely amazing, I must admit. Mary and Wayne have decided to give Sam and I a night at the Hilton Hotel for our wedding night. God has been so gracious with them. We've paid $300 on a photographer for only $250 left, which is great. We're still trying to work out catering and flowering and getting my girls' sizes. Night. Trying to figure out bridesmaids. Father God, I feel like right now you're asking me to treat and respect and trust with more what is happening with my life, what you want. If I'm supposed to stay at Brothers, or if you're like there, I pray, Father, that you let them ask to keep me, work it out. Otherwise, I pray you let the door slam shut now. Help me figure out how to get a working visa as well, please. I really need some Direction. This is April 22nd. My life feels like a mess sometimes, but it actually feels like I'm having purpose in this daycare. Plus this new dance voice production thing, there's nothing I would love to do more except sing. I've always wanted to be a part of these types of companies. Long for it, and then I can do it with freedom. I could be a part of a ministry and get to put on a show. This is how I feel closer to all through the art. But it's the same show as the Searching for Intimacy 13-week course that starts in June. It's more beneficial to go to that than this new dance class. Please let me know what to do. I want to lose weight fast too. I like dance. Could be more attached me to New Zealand as well. Be in my outlet for joy and a way to connect more with V. I want your will and I want Satan out of it. April 30th. Can't believe May is upon us. These seem to have been crazy busy. Sam and I got Sims 2s and play that like all our free time. We need to say no more heroism on our time together. And his friend is back. Still waiting to hear back about a job. Oh, I just got a quote today. Yesterday's sermon was talking amazingly about being free from self-indulgence. I told Sam that I thought it applied to us in our whole situation. I love making him feel pleasure, but I am aware it's sinful and therefore standing in our way of our relationship being built on Christ. So we shall do no more cuddling in bed and no more kissing necks. Now Sam's confused and is hurt because I hate confusing him and hurting him, and I love him so much, but I know this is right. Help me to not give in, Father, but stand up for what I feel is right or wrong. I wish I could say it didn't happen again, but it did. To take baby steps. And I got really sick and a really high temperature. Had to go put on antibiotics. All right in here. So much has happened since I wrote in the journal. I do have the paper to put in this entry I wrote last Sunday at church. So let's see, wedding stuff. No catering, tea, coffee, picking up 3 signs, beating the beast, a little more, and make a trip to Waterworld. It was a good trip. So Superman Returns and Pirates of the Caribbean. We didn't get loans, so stressed for money, but trying to see how much we can get. I found Sam's ticket to Auckland, Tahiti, LA to New York for 1900, so now thinking of Niagara Falls, Niagara, New York honeymoon. Solomon, Ian, and Leo were at the house last weekend, and it was great to see them. They're all growing up so fast. I'm currently filling in for someone at Corf Industry who has to go to England to see her father. I'm playing receptionist, but phone doesn't seem to ring that much. Mostly writing letters to customers. Talking to my friend Jessie Webb on MSN. I am starting to plan Sam's birthday. He thinks it'll be just the two of us, but I've planned it so that all his friends will be there. What's this? Things get so clouded, very clouded, really, and it seems that often you get down, yet I still feel you there, still can hear you, your faint whisper of safety for love and assurance of the world unknown. To me, confusion overwhelming me to great strength. A grievance at times, yet I love you beyond words. You've been the only constant in my ever failing and never failing, for I know you'll never let me down. Even when things haven't worked out, I can still see the bigger picture, and I'm so thankful. You gave me clarity and vision to see beyond the here and now, to simplicity. Only by your grace I have been able to change things with contents towards wedding aspects. You've kept Sam and I from flirting by giving us commitment that is the foundation and something of integrity, love, and honesty. You are so amazing the way you work, even in my unknown ways of it. You are the shelter and father. I do not want to give Sam any place higher than you, as you are where my strength comes from, my refuge. My shelter cannot be held in him. We are weak, sinful, and fully humans, and cannot ask one another to play the part only you can. Once again, we give you back what you've stated a year and a half ago in band. This is yours in all eternity for your will and your way. Do with it as you see fit. Take it back and use it for according to your will, with love and devotion. The one who will join us as one, not from how in the midst of the fallen world and broken relationships. We ask your protection, patience, mercy, grace, and love. Humble us, convince us, and pick us back up and make us go on. Go spread your word to the nation and be vessels for your kingdom. August 13th. Good morning. I've been out for a while again. Sam's party was a hit. He enjoyed himself thoroughly. I think he got a really expensive bag from Kristen and Ruben and a huge filing cabinet from everybody else. He bought computer desk with money his parents gave him, and I just finished up the course on Thursday. I didn't get a call from daycare, but it's okay. I had lots of laundry to do and house cleaning. Last weekend we went and visited Lexi and Leah and the boys. Poor Sully and Leah were quite sick, but did get one happy photo of Leah and lots of cuddling. Eli's growing up so much. He's the welcome boy. It's very cute. Even got quite a few cuddles out of him. Gran gave Sam $200 for his ticket and only have to pay $29 extra. His flight is 17 hours, not bad, and only 2 hours. Tahiti, Auckland, Tahiti, 5 hours. Tahiti, New York, 12 hours. It's great, and right now he's returning January 15th and coming December the 3rd. But if I can't get on January the 15th, he can change his ticket for $75. Well, pretty good. So Tuesday he'll go pick that up. We have thought about living in Canada for a year, but helping Sam's teaching picks up, and we won't have to do that, but might get him to get a work visa. My dress is 80% done, just adding some crystal beads. Miss Waller is working on straps for the dress and veil, and Chrissy says she can do a hooded cape for me. I'd like it all done by bridal shower, which is August 26th, so that I could put it on for everyone that day to see. Last night we went to Sherry, Sam's first girlfriend in love, 25th party. It was okay. She has a little boy named Jaden. He's 6 months, very sweet, very little one. She seems to have her something on her head on right. He was weird for me and her family is lovely, just welcomed in one came and chatted with us. Cherie said I was stunning and loved my ring. It's the first time Sam has really spent any time with her since they broke up, and he was 15, so it was nice for him to see her doing well and making good of a bad situation. I know it's a good choice. Closure. I think Sam will always be with her knight in shining armor. She wants to keep in touch and seems genuine about it. So we'll see. She is a lot different than Jenna, but it does seem too weird to be close to one of Sam's old girlfriends. I've played nice both Jenna and Cherie as long as I can. It doesn't come back into the picture. Talk to Mom. Apparently Dwayne is in jail. His girlfriend and his back with his baby. Jamie is back to not so good ways and bringing girls into the house plus little people who steal into Mom's place. He's supposed to be out at the end of August. Mom's getting excited for me to come home. Grandpa's coming. He hasn't started working on a song, but will soon. He says Alyssa does not doing so well. She keeps having seizures. Don't know what this is. Can't believe another summer is almost over. Feels like August. No session has been real. Sam to get done teaching so he can go to a missions bay. Should be nice. Hopefully this is not too much trouble missing the concert. He was playing drums and he wrote down some wrong places. I worked at Bright Eyes last week. Had 70 people at the house for a bridal shower. It was great. Got 2 really nice lingerie outfits and 2 tongs jock. Got a measuring cup, bowl, and pie plate, ice cream scoopers, dishcloths, glasses, $20 Briscoe gift card, kettle, and more. I can't thank everyone enough for what they've given me. Lots of cards from people too. I feel like that medicine is kicking in, so I don't know how much more I'll do, but I'll try. Day by day, it's getting closer to what I have to leave, and half excited, 75% excited not to leave Sam, but all the things left undone, but to see friends work in our own country, which hopefully I can do. I just need something to pick up at home. I can do some kettles. I worked yesterday at Lollipops Glen Eden. They wanted to offer me a full-time position and would hold it for me when my visa comes, but I will have to decline, but I haven't told them that yet. So this was September the 1st, 06. They were going to invite me. I wish things could be different with him. I really do. Also found that you can only get my police check on a Wednesday, so not sure what we're going to do now. Need to find out where High Commissioner's office is and getting a letter from them. Father, just give me peace and rest and keep my eyes on you. I need you so much. You've always been my guide, my tower of strength, the only one I can rely on. Once again, provide true love with me, giving home to face. I'm living the day times 2 at this time. Yesterday, Sam and I were sitting in the in the couch, packing and watching Parent Trap. I'm sitting in the LAX with 2.5 hours to go till I see my mom last plane to Dad's. The flight here wasn't so scary, and I saw X-Men and RV. Both were okay. I'm about to enter my final journey to go home, and it feels so good to be on the other stretch. I tell you, Mary's picking me up at the airport, and we got lost going back to her house. Got there 4 a.m. Had to wait for a tow truck to get a car out of the tunnel. She was pretty tired. I didn't really get to chat. I had a bad ear infection, I think. That's what it was. I talked to Sam 5 times in 10 days, so it's not too bad. And we emailed 3 daily. We also got a webcam. Yeah, that's just what we needed for my mom to be able to keep in touch with us. I'm so thankful for how so thankful for how amazing you are, Lord, and how you help me bounce back. It's been a month since I left New Zealand. Yes, it feels like forever. Things have been very high stress here at Mom's, but some things are looking up. Jamie's cooked horribly the first time I saw him, but we're hoping getting his life together. Dave let him use his address to get welfare. He just got first check, so we'll see how long the money goes. He's pretty bad and tough at the moment. Haven't been able to get a job yet. Sam and I had some interesting conversations about changing patterns we get into, and he has said sorry for everything. It's been challenging for him having me gone, and I think Satan is really attacking him. It's so hard for him missing me. Andrew's wedding was last week. It was amazing, over too quick. In the chapel, the kiss came up so soon. Must have missed it, and no introduction. Reception was great. I took lots of photos, and it was great. My shower is all set for December the 9th, so that's all good. Only 28 days to go. And Sam comes on December the 4th. We'll pick him up. October 17th. Well, my bridesmaid dresses came, so they look gorgeous. I'm so excited for my girls to try them on, although they look like they are for 6 feet tall women. They're very light material, so girls might need to wear long undergarments. Think we need to get them to wear silver shoes. I made 8 little double hearts with Sam and Crystal, January 6, 2007, on 7, and big hearts with full names. Got half of the flowers to all for $15.50. That's amazing. Should be able to just spend another $30 and be done. So glad we could find it for cheaper than I originally priced it out. Sam's granddad isn't doing so well. His parents woke him up saying he didn't have much time left. Tried to get Sam to go visit, but he doesn't want to see granddad that way. Told him it was good to say goodbye, Gran, so he might tomorrow. He has camp this weekend, so he'll be away. He got Sully a model plane, Kristen's high school musical for. No, she liked that. I wrote a draft for ceremony, so I hope it all works. Lexi really liked it. Oh, Ron and Tash had little Gabrielle. He just a few days late. They all seem to be going great. October 18th. Sam's granddad passed away at 7 in the morning. There he was, MSM, with me when his dad called. His parents went by his side at 6 in the morning after receiving a call at 5. Sam and all the kids are on their way. They're spread out afternoon to evening. Feeling so bad I am not there. I'm glad I get to see him twice and once recently before I left. Glad Sam is going to be okay. Sam has camp this weekend, so he won't be around. I think being with friends should be this week. Hope all the kids get off work and would not be lost. Got Sam to send me money, so I paid for a doctor's appointment and x-ray and paid rent and got some food, which is really great. I slightly probably kept trying to take money out of a check all this on New Zealand apps. So now I just need to get money order of $125 for application to form. Can't send it off till November the 9th. Navy job fell through and teaching said they can't guarantee 3 days, 8 shifts, so I'll probably feel tough. Now they're trying to get me into lollipops again. Sam said the lady remembered me and really looked hopeful, so hopefully they'll say yes to me and we'll have a good time job. That's the first at the bay. Guess can work up to 3, so that's good. Might be able to get 6 hours in, but have to see how it does the funds tomorrow. October 27th, 2000. It's 11 p.m. and on my way to bed. I didn't sleep at all last night. Got up at 5 to catch the bus for work at the bay. It went really quick. Dave sounded surprised, not sure why. We worked 5 hours, but had half a break, so it was pretty good. Wasn't at all that hard. Mop made my inner thumb hurt. Had to wear gloves to do that. I talked to Michelle for just a few moments this evening, and she doesn't see herself. Thinks she feels really, really distant from me. I wanted to call Sam, so I didn't really talk to her. PowerPoint. Oh, PowerPoint is coming together very nicely, which is so happy. I'm all tensed up and stressed to the max. I hate being home. Jamie came today, but he frustrated me and ended up yelling at one another. He needs to go to the right people to get help. We can't help him. So frustrating. He's holding out for his check and bus pass, which he says will be good. I am just busy working. I'm struggling to read any of this. Talk to my friend Hannah, who just got engaged. She said she'd bring lots of photos of the wedding. She comes to our wedding. This journey is getting a lot of entries. Can tell I have no life, but they have been at least somewhat good emails. Today, Father, you're proud once again how amazing you are. You proved once again how amazing you are, and Sam and I are meant to be together. It's so overwhelming, incredible, and so understanding. I just can't believe it. Case Alexi emailed and she said Adam wants to plan our activities and accommodation for us. It's so cool. Free honeymoon. We did mention that was really want to go to the Bay of Islands and swim with dolphins. It's 105 an adult. I really want to swim with them, so I think no matter what, we'll go and do that. Sam comes in 28 days. No, 26. I can't believe it. It's so fast approaching. It's going to be so good to have him around once again. We're both really nervous about wedding night. Well, being that intimate general. So I pray, Father, that you help us to see through this difficult time. And my friends showed up. We had pizza, and it was so fun to spend time with them. November 9th. Went to Dad's. Got that all figured out for some reason. Secretary called and needed to call her back. Dr. John gave me clean bill of health. I got flu shot and immunizations updated, so that's just great. Just waiting on Sam's new Zid, doctor, and parents letter. It should come tomorrow, so I will send it all off Monday. I think I need all this for the work visa. Kelsey's getting her dress hemmed. We picked out silver shoes to go along. 85 people are on the guest list. I need to pay for my ticket and Simon's ticket. Life seems almost unbearably hard right now. Every conversation I have with Sam, I make him upset and I feel like crying. I have no idea what's happening next year with jobs. Lollipop is all filled up. Right now, might have something available in New Year. They're going to call me back later. Sam's going to look into more teaching, but who knows? My head is pounding. Please, Father, show us what you want us to do for next year. Anything, please. I really need your help with this. Just need some relief from pressure to know we can have a job and save at his parents for a month and then get a home place. Elections day, so everything is closed today. Got my haircut today. Mom's going to Dave's tomorrow till Friday. Hate it. She celebrated her birthday on Saturday, going to read Bible as well. It's my mom's birthday. And it doesn't seem to stink that we're doing anything. Lollipops is hot for me. A guaranteed 3 days a week job. Found shoes for the girls and flowers, but didn't buy them. Going to sleep. November 17th. Just waiting for Kelsey to come with Aunt Wendy and Kelsey's friend. So excited. Should be fun. Hopefully not too many adjustments. Jenny was supposed to be going and getting shoes tonight. Yes, so she is excited. Should see if Andrea will pick her up. Hers are on the way. And Jen will see. Not quite sure. Just glad that it's all getting done and thinking whatever money I get for birthday, maybe I can get out and get all the flowers I want. Just sitting here watching Seventh Heaven, having a bit of a whirlwind. Talking to Sam, found out that Bernie is slowly retiring, and so Sam will pick up some of his hours this term in Feb, and then he is retiring. And he can take all of his teaching jobs, which is so cool. And then the result is him going to a few different schools, but he'll get paid every 2 weeks, so that's good. Lollipop's got a hold of me and wanted me to work before February 18th, so they might buy out my contract with them. Will have pay 70% of yearly salary. But I wonder if they'll bring it down because it will be almost 5 months since I last placement. So we'll see. I didn't bring in that much money, I don't think. Working 133 hours brought in under 2,000, so I should only be around 500, I think, to pay out. Sam's parents kicked their tenants out of Captain Scott, and they left in a mess. Okay, it's a 1-bedroom, just like we wanted, so maybe we can stay. We should have had to pay more rent, $230, or maybe get away with $200, not sure. Can't believe it's almost December, and we have not gotten any snow here, and not even a chance of white, fluffy snow. And then Saturday, Sunday, possibly next week, it was snow. We'll see. I worked 3 days last week at Trudeau Medical Marketing, packed 10 bags in 142 boxes. Was a lot of pain from standing on cardboard. Got paid $900 from 8-hour shifts. Got them paid Monday and Friday get paid for 19 hours at the bay. Took my mom out for lunch. Then bring some money, maybe 20 Toronto, and give Mom 50 that way with other checks. So 130. Lots of trying to deal with the money. Sam comes in 3 sleeps. Oh, Ryan was here. Ryan is coming to bridal shower with Gabe. Sam has arrived safely to New York. I was getting so nervous that he did not call. The phone card didn't work and took 50 cents, so he emailed Miss Smith. It was a lifesaver and checked for me. Thank you, God. He said everything was going as scheduled and that he had lots of time. It has 2 hours in Tahiti and yummy food. Thanks for taking care of him. In just a little over 8 hours, he'll be here. You're such a good and faithful God. Please be with the family and the boys and the mom who jump off over in Toronto. I pray that the reason they handle can be friends. For January 14th, 2007. Yikes, it's been over a month of the most important month of my life. I didn't even write on our wedding date. January 14th. So Sam came to the house and it took him almost to the very end to just after our first visit with my dad. The first visit went well. We enjoyed ourselves. It was sad I didn't get to go see Zaina or Fatima. Dad gave Sam a hug goodbye. Who's Joe, Suzanne, Sam, and I played bowling. I did quite poor. Almost scored 100. We bought a little 2-minute Christmas present for Lexi and the boys. Such a huge breeze. All the girls got their dresses adjusted, and I still only got money from Jen, which was annoying. Sam enjoyed also doing skating for the first time around Victoria Park. We went to Christmas Eve service with Mom. It was good, and we had 2 dogs in our house. It was a crowded house, but we worked out. At that time, Rob, Timo, Josh, and Rob came, and there wasn't much left to do, which was nice. We ordered pizza and set up the church the night before. Linen for the tables was a hassle. They came at 11:30 the day of the wedding. She stressed everyone else out. Sam and I haven't been together yet. We tried without success at the hotel. It's painful, and I'm just hoping we don't have to see a doctor to help with it. That's a huge worry for me, and we're all hoping to go to Bay of Islands to swim with the dolphins and go quad biking, but I'm not sure it will happen. Kristen and Grim have invited us to Rotorua with them for a few days, end of the month, so hopefully we'll be able to go. We want to see about getting a kitten too. I really want one now. Most rental places say no. I'm not sure how much I'm going to give right now. Have a meeting with Lollipops shortly after going into the country. We fly out tomorrow to Detroit Airport. Don't think it's a clue. Dad gave me $500. Now I'm at Dad's. He gave us $500. Uncle Joe $200. So it's good. We've been sleeping on 2 mattresses put together on the floor in the living room, sleeping pretty soundly. not sure what the future holds, but I'm excited. Like my vows said, Sam's song said, if I won't be perfect, that's so right. We still need to work on bringing you more into our lives, Father. We did pray the other day at the hotel when it hurt me to be with Sam. But other than that, no. Please give us into that, Lord. Sorry once again, it's been another month since I wrote you. Sam and I got safely back to New Zealand. I got a migraine on the plane and threw up, and no, there was no place to lay down in JFK. Once we arrived, I found out that my visa was not put into the computer, so then we had to wait till they did that. Then we went to Grand's and Sam's parents, and we spent last month there. It was a little crazy, and I never picked up any work yet. It's amazing. 4 days of work, Saturday into March. 2 birthdays, Tuesday, Ko-Fi Room, and Wednesday, preschool. 2 days, Lollipops, Monday and Friday, preschool. So she should be great, and I'm hoping to fill Thursday up too, but we'll see. Bright Eyes pays every 2 weeks. Not sure Lollipops hasn't gotten contact yet. Sam teaches St. Peter's, Mount Roscoe, and possibly picking up St. Dominic's. And we got all the stuff. Okay. I'm actually going to end it there, guys, because my eyes are bugging out, I think, with all the drugs that I have in my system, and I really want to get a good night's sleep. So this is February 26th, 2007. So it's crazy, because this is 2009. Like, I literally write nothing. But, yeah, I should be able to do it in the morning, but I just really, am feeling like I need to go to sleep. So I'm going to let you go. Sorry if you can't comprehend much of what I've said. I feel like I'm a little bit drugged up, which is not like me whatsoever. But I gotta put out my laundry and then, put out my laundry and then I am heading to bed. Good night.